Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the top 5 best toaster ovens that are available on the market for their true quality. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Starting at number 5, we have the Cuisinart Air Fryer plus Convection Toaster Oven. This little Cuisinart is brilliant at all things crisp. This means toast, of course. It also means genuine char on veggies and meat, as provided by a Foreman grill-style ridged plate that should be a much more standard accessory for accessory ovens. The oven's air fryer feature offers the crispiest wings and fries I've seen on any non-basket air fryer. That said, this is an old-school device, and it feels old-school, with analog dials for temperature and time control. This can feel like imprecision, though my thermometer showed the temperature is as accurate as it gets among similar ovens. In fact, it toasted bread the most evenly across its surface of any toaster I tested. Its general crispiness can be a fault in one area, however, cleaning. I wish that the aluminized steel baking tray didn't irrevocably brown up as fast as it does, or that the advertised non-stick oven interior were easier to spiff up in general. But for food and flavor, crispness wins the day. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Breville BOV845BSS Smart Oven Pro Countertop Oven. The Smart Oven Pro is the Breville I then recommend instead. About half the price and 3/4 the benefit. This smaller footprint oven offers Breville's even cooking and precise thermostat across the standard array of baking, broiling, and toasting, but with a slightly less juiced up convection oven. This oven's size hits the sweet spot for smaller kitchens. It's just big enough to fit a 13-inch pizza pan, a 12 by 12-inch square pan, or a 5-quart Staub Dutch. This last will let you make full use of this Breville's useful slow cook feature, which puts chili, stew, and bolognese within reach during the summer without heating up the whole house. That said, there's no air fryer or corresponding basket. At number 3, we have the BALMUDA The Toaster. The top and bottom oven elements that alternate on and off, as if having a polite conversation. The ta-da noise it makes when it's done. Or just the beautifully brown toast that still maintained its moisture, pillowy on the inside and just barely crisped on the exterior. This BALMUDA is the toaster oven that Wired contributing writer Joe Ray fell in love with, even before it was broadly available in the United States. It's now quite gettable, and it inspires similar devotion from a new generation of customers for its unique facility with toasted bread. Moist, pillowy, crisp, gently browned but not relieved of its character, batch after batch after batch. The BALMUDA also offers separate settings for pizza bread, different styles of bread croissants, and a traditional baking mode. But perhaps alone among toaster ovens, it's the toast that makes the BALMUDA special. At number 2, we have the Cosori 11-in-1 Ceramic Air Fryer Toaster Oven Combo. Almost every big toaster oven has the same problem. Cleaning them is awful, an exercise in impossible cranny scrubbing and dodging of heating elements. If this is what you hate most about a toaster oven, this Cosori is your solution. A fully smooth surfaced oven that heats via convection with 2 smooth ceramic plates on the top and bottom. This makes cleaning about as easy as wiping out a microwave. That said, there are some trade-offs here. The oven runs a little hot, and it also heats better in the middle of the oven than toward the sides, a product of its centralized fan and resolutely square geometries. Mostly this requires turning the food in the middle of a cook to maintain evenness of toasting or browning. Like I said, trade-offs. But depending on who you are, the easy clean surface may be worth the slight downgrade in precision. And finally, at number 1, we have the Ninja ST101 Foodi 2-in-1 Flip Toaster. With the Foodi Flip, Ninja is aiming to solve a classic dad-inventor dilemma. Almost nothing toasts bread quite as well as a classic toaster. And yet, a toaster is a one-trick pony. Nothing wet can stay, and a slice of pizza is out of the question. Here comes the Foodi Flip, a toaster that acts a little like a toaster oven sometimes and takes up almost no counter space in the bargain. The Flip, like many Ninja products, gives off some real interstitial YouTube ad vibes. But it actually works pretty well. When vertical, the Flip looks and acts like a classic toaster, but turn it sideways, lock the toaster down, and insert a tiny drawer that looks like a pizza peel, and the Flip becomes a very, very, very small toaster oven. It's just big enough for a slice or two of pizza, a tuna melt, some fries or tots, or some chicken tenders. But note, the Flip's classic toaster persona runs a little hot, so you've got to keep the toasting darkness at the low end of the spectrum. And exercise caution. I have no idea how I'd clean this thing if I made a mess that escaped the cooking tray. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.